Praise the Lord, everybody. It seems like I'm having some connection problems. I tried this a couple of times. I am here in Dallas, Texas. I know I'm usually supposed to wait till people come on, but the recording will end and you'll be able to hear what I had to share then if you're not signing in now. So I'm going to go ahead and get started because it's a cold day here in Dallas. We have a lot of snow. It's a snow day for us. And to be honest, this is something I had planned to do on today, and I was led to do it, and I thought I was going to get out of it. And the Lord was like, no, go outside. So I'm out here, and I just want to share something real quick that's been on my heart to share for a very, very long time. And with Black History Month being in February, just tomorrow, I want to encourage everybody to get out and do something for Black History Month. And watch yourself. If I pause, that's because I'm having poor connections. And again, I'm outside, so that's why you hear the dog. But when I say get out and do something, just wait until, if I pause, it's because my video is trying to reconnect. I'm trying to stand in a place where I can get through this without disruptions of streaming connections. But when I say to go out there and do something, I mean, don't wait until these streaming networks decide that this is the show they want to have you look at to say, now you celebrated Black History Month because we presented it. Some ads for marketing. Don't just listen to all the Facebook stories. I do have a video that is coming out in the next week, and I will be sharing videos all through the year as much as I can on content of Black history. And if you hear something and it sounds real good, first know that if they put some content together, they took out time to put in that content, and they deserve all the applause for all the research that they did, because it is very hard to research and decipher and try to put things together to say this is true and this is not true and this is what's fabricated about Black history. But I want to challenge churches. I know this is not a political rant. This has nothing to do with politics. But we know in Florida they already books. Just whenever I pause, it's because I'm having connection issues. But we know they're already taking away books and stuff about just Black history, just all of that. But we don't have to wait until someone in politics or some big celebrity or someone say, hey, teach your kids what they need to know about Black history. And if you're not Black and you want to know, there's plenty of information out there that you can learn. And it's not about being political right now. It's about saving our history, period. But we're the people, we're the ones who can do that. I challenge churches to take out of your Sabbath school class, if you're a Sabbath keeper, to the Sunday churches. I encourage you all to be like, okay, instead of learning about Moses this week, we're going to learn about some Black person that is not in the news all the time. I am very grateful and thankful to people like Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King, but there is such a vast majority of Black people that hasn't even been talked about or touched on, who has done great works, who have done great to help our community be who we are today. We also have people who are still alive that paved the way for us that we don't want to forget. When I think about the Bible and the history and the content of the Bible as Christians, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't just going on any kind of rant, but we believe the content of the Bible and the faith and the history. We look at the genealogy and everything that comes with it. And as Black people, we could do the same thing for our history. I know there's a lot of Black people out there who's going to say, we were tricked to believe in the Bible. But if I serve God, there's no trick. He's going to teach me what I need to know. And just like I believe that there's history in the Bible that brought the lineage of Jesus, I believe our history as Black people should still be preserved as well. My encouragement to you today is to don't forget the history. And just because you're not Black, doesn't mean that you shouldn't be able to want to learn more of the history to continue to share it. I challenge again the churches to take time out to not just have a a service where you have praise dancers and you come in African attire, and then that's it. Actually take some studies to your classes at your churches, set up a class at your church if you need to, and actually dive into conversations. The only way we can keep our uh, preserve our history and keep our history is alive is if we do it first. So in a week, I'm already working on some of the things. I had to revamp some of it, and I'm making it into a video instead of just pictures and words. And it will be shared on my Real Talk Ministry YouTube, which is RTM Media. And I will also have it on my website, which is realtalkministry.com. And I also want to encourage you all that if you need a place that you need to start to go through this, go to the library. The library, to me, is the best place to go because there really isn't no bias. They celebrate everything because they have books on everything. And here in Dallas, Texas, if you go to the Dallas Library website, you will see all the things that they are doing for the month of February to celebrate. So it's no gimmicks. It's something they do every year. And take your child or take yourself to the library. Check out a book and learn some more. Okay, so as been having some struggles with this live stream, so just to end it, and if you catch it on this end, my encouragement is to all the churches. I will repeat this to all the churches. Take out some time, regardless of your denomination, who what is it, Kojic, Methodist, Pentecostal, and teach Black history at church. Parents, teach it at home. Do not let the system dictate how Black history should be taught with our people, among our culture. And for those who wants to know about Black history, don't let it stop just because it's not being taught in schools. Take out some time to not just, like I said, put on some African attire and go to church and celebrate just one weekend out of the month that they have set aside for us, or that has been set aside for us, and really take some time to keep our history alive. I did want to say also that I know we hate slave movies, and I do too. I get tired of them because it's painful, and it's like we can't fight back, and we can't defend those and help those who are back there, and it's just like nothing has changed. So slave movies are out, but don't forget our history. Like I said, this is not a political rant. This is not to come across anybody and their religion and who you are as a person. But if we can remember everything that has happened in our history, as painful as it has been, we should never forget that. We should never stop continuing to learn our history. I was talking about going to the library and mentioning books. I don't really self-promote myself verbally. I do it a lot, just posting things. But I have a vision. I put together a vision board, and one of those things were to sell my books. I have a book that's called The Church is a Mess That I Can't Leave on Amazon and Walmart. You go to Walmart website. I have a book called Sex is the Worst. Sex is the Worst Addiction. I wrote that book towards youth to help them understand that, you can wait, enjoy life. And there's one that's called Emotionally Battered that you can download right now on my website for free, www.realtalkministry.com. And it's for those who's been hurt in the church, been hurt by people in the church. I feel it will bring some encouragement and help you to start the process of going back to church or healing your heart. So this is all I had to share today. I had a lot of distractions today, but it's okay because God, everyone who's under the sound of my voice, I'm having connection issues again, but pray for those who are homeless, who are out in the street, even those who have a home but don't have food, can't get to their medicals. Times like this, you have to really pray and thank God that He has you where you are in a safe place, but pray that others are safe as well. And I'm Minister Neci. Thank you for tuning in and listening. And I say all that I said with encouragement and with love from the bottom of my heart. May God keep you and richly bless you in His name. God bless.